The gospel, the good news, it's not information for your head. It's meant to transform us. So let me show you what that looks like. When you see this Jesus, the Son of David, the one who is perfect where David fails, it moves you from self-talk to prayer. David said in his heart, I shall perish one day by the hand of Saul. Fear preached and he believed it. But Jesus, David's son, in the night of his anguish, he didn't say, the guards will get me. The temple priests will get me. The Romans will get me. No, in the night of his anguish, he prayed instead, and with his heart full of sorrow, fell on his face and said, Father, not my will, but yours be done. In him, in that Jesus who prayed it, you are adopted. And the Father's ear is open to you. You're not alone with your thoughts ever again. So when fears whisper, you pray. And you turn that inner monologue into a conversation with the Father. And then the Spirit, He's given you the Spirit who helps you in your weakness. He takes your sighs and He turns them into prayers. And every time you pray, you remind your heart that safety is not found in control. It's found in communion with the Father. When you see Jesus, it enables us to move from self-protection to truth. You know, David built this wall of secrecy around his life. He wore the mask of loyalty to Achish while hiding the truth about the raids. He survived, but he wasn't whole. Jesus does the opposite. Jesus protected you and me by refusing to protect himself. He stood there, falsely accused, silent before his enemies, so that you and I can stand before God without any masks. You see the Son of David, you can move from control to trust. You know, David's cleverness, it worked for a time. It brought him safety, but not peace. Every scheme comes with a cost until the flames of Ziklag force you to release control. Christ, by contrast, surrendered control, and you know what? He was vindicated at his resurrection. He entrusted himself to the one who judges justly, and the Father raised him from the dead. In him, you can choose obedience over outcomes. You can do the right thing without knowing how it ends, because God has written resurrection into history, and He will write your story. And then when you know the Son of David, you move from exile to hope. You know, David's exile, where we're going to get to, it ends in ashes. But those ashes are a place of renewal for David. Ziklag was never meant to last. It was a temporary shelter that led him back to God. Listen, that's the gospel pattern. Christ entered the far country. He entered the ultimate exile. He left the glories of heaven and came to a sin-filled earth for this reason, to bring us home.